And it wasn't the first time federal agents had been to Mar-a-Lago, their first visit in the spring. We have learned tonight that it was a staff member at Mar-a-Lago who called Eric Trump. Former President Donald Trump finds himself entangled in yet another legal drama, with the classified documents case in Florida taking center stage. This ongoing saga began with the FBI raid at Mar-a-Lago last year, uncovering numerous classified documents Trump was not authorized to possess. The Department of Justice and the FBI coordinated the search with Trump's lawyers to ensure a smooth process, with no members of Trump's family present in Florida at the time. However, Trump responded with allegations that the FBI intended to harm him and his family, a claim that many found incredulous. Sources tell ABC News the Department of Justice had started a grand jury investigation in May about alleged mishandling of classified information. ABC News reports that the Department of Justice initiated a grand jury investigation in May regarding Trump's alleged mishandling of classified information. This isn't Trump's first run-in with gag orders. In his New York State court case, where he was convicted of 34 felonies for attempting to steal the 2016 presidential election, Trump repeatedly violated these orders. Despite being fined $1,000 for each violation, Trump continued to flout the restrictions, funding his fines through his base's donations and continuing his inflammatory rhetoric. Gag order on the former president, Donald Trump again pushing serious disinformation on Truth Social, calling Trump's words dangerous. Trump today posting this false claim that Biden's DOJ authorized use of deadly force against him in the FBI raid for all search warrants. Attorney General Merrick Garland underscoring the language was nothing out of the ordinary, and actually about restricting the use of force. Special Counsel Jack Smith has emerged as a key figure in this legal battle. Known for his direct and uncompromising approach, Smith has filed a new motion with Judge Aileen Cannon, who was appointed by Trump himself. Smith's motion seeks another gag order to prevent Trump from endangering law enforcement professionals. Smith argues that Trump's false statements create immediate threats to the safety of these officers, citing Trump's baseless claims that the FBI planned to assassinate him. Smith's motion is built on solid legal grounds, detailing how Trump's false statements are not mere lies, but calculated moves to incite his supporters. Smith emphasizes the need to protect law enforcement and maintain the integrity of the legal proceedings. He argues that gag orders alone have proven ineffective, as Trump has repeatedly violated them without facing significant consequences. To truly safeguard those involved and ensure the legal process can proceed without constant threats, Smith suggests considering pretrial detention for Trump. This drastic measure would not only prevent Trump from inciting violence, but also protect witnesses, jurors, prosecutors, and law enforcement officers from harm. Trump has been on a tear, spreading lies that the FBI was out to kill him and his family during the Mar-a-Lago search. We both know this is classic Trump, taking a sliver of truth and twisting it into a wild, baseless accusation. And why does he do it? To rile up his base, to keep them angry and on edge. Adding to the drama is the fact that Judge Aileen Cannon, who must rule on Smith's motion, was appointed by Trump. This connection adds a layer of complexity to the situation, but Smith remains undeterred. He presents his case bluntly, asserting that Trump's false and inflammatory statements endanger people's lives and threaten the integrity of the legal proceedings. Smith contends that the government has no interest in limiting Trump's political speech, but must stop the lies that endanger lives. Despite previous gag orders, Trump continues to spread dangerous rhetoric. For instance, he recently falsely claimed that Biden's DOJ authorized the use of deadly force against him during the FBI raid. Smith's motion highlights that Trump's statements are not just reckless, but intentionally designed to inflame his supporters. By portraying himself as a victim, Trump aims to keep his base agitated and supportive. Smith argues that Trump's behavior would have already led to pretrial detention for any other defendant. No court would tolerate such deliberate endangerment of law enforcement. Trump's false claims put a target on the backs of law enforcement officers who are merely performing their duties. Smith asserts that previous fines and warnings have failed to deter Trump, necessitating stronger measures to protect those involved in the case and ensure the legal process can proceed without disruption. Smith's filing also clarifies that this issue transcends politics. Trump is free to criticize the Biden administration and the Department of Justice, but the lies that threaten people's lives must stop. Smith notes that Trump's repeated violations of gag orders demonstrate that fines and warnings are ineffective. Thus, stronger measures are essential to protect public safety and the integrity of the legal process. Trump's team argues that they were not given sufficient time to respond to Smith's motion, leading to its denial. However, the possibility of a renewed motion remains. The call for stronger measures, including pretrial detention, underscores the gravity of the situation. Smith's approach aims to ensure justice while safeguarding all parties involved. This case highlights the ongoing challenges of holding powerful individuals accountable. The prosecutors had gone to her on Friday in the evening, right before the holiday week, asking her to put limitations on what Donald Trump could say because he was out there, that anything in the future, they need to have more time given to the defense team. And so she's denying they could always try again. But as of now, no gag order for Trump in the Florida case. Trump's defiance of legal restrictions and continued incitement of his supporters pose significant risks. Smith's motion seeks to balance the need for justice with the imperative of protecting public safety. The suggestion of pretrial detention for a former president is unprecedented, but underscores the severity of the situation and the necessity of upholding the rule of law. The legal battles surrounding Donald Trump continue to unfold, with the classified documents case in Florida being the latest chapter. Special Counsel Jack Smith's determined efforts to impose a gag order and possibly pre-trial detention highlight the seriousness of the threats posed by Trump's rhetoric. As the legal process progresses, the focus remains on ensuring justice while protecting those involved from harm. This case serves as a stark reminder of the complexities and challenges inherent in the pursuit of accountability for powerful individuals. Pre-trial detention would take away Trump's platform, his microphone, and his ability to rile up his supporters with dangerous lies. It would send a strong message that no one is above the law, not even a former president. This is about ensuring that justice can be served without constant threats and interference from Trump's inflammatory statements. It's about protecting the legal process and the people involved in it. This isn't some radical, out-of-left-field idea. The law allows for pretrial detention to protect witnesses, jurors, and law enforcement from harm. It's all about ensuring that justice can be served without anyone being threatened or intimidated. Among people in the special counsel's office in the Justice Department, that Donald Trump and his allies suggesting, think about it. Trump's been making all these wild, inflammatory statements that put people at risk. His lies about the FBI wanting to kill him and his family are a prime example. These kinds of statements can incite his more extreme supporters to take dangerous actions. The law recognizes that in cases like this, where the defendant's behavior poses a real threat, pretrial detention can be necessary. It's a way to make sure that the people involved in the case can do their job safely and without fear. Pretrial detention also helps maintain the integrity of the legal proceedings.